Oh, how's it going, people? So, the last episode got a bunch of stuff done, and, well, it's gonna be a bit of a mixture this episode. Maybe PVM quests, I don't know what's going on. But, either way, for the moment, I've been doing a fair bit of Slayer. Quite a chunk, actually, because I need to get the Dark Beat tasks. And I think I need to do tasks in order to get the special assignment from Movrun for the Black Crystal against the bosses. So that should be interesting in and of itself. Probably gotta get used to killing the bosses in question before I do that little task. But I literally just did my dailies now, went to the Motherlode Moor, and I quite literally just got a Dark Beast assignment token, which works out wonderfully. So this token gives me 2 Dark Beast tasks on the bounce, and currently, I do believe, I'm already on a Dark Beast task. So, wherever the fuck my Slayer helm is, let's have a gander. Right, check it on. I'm pretty sure my task is Dark Beast at the moment. So yeah, I'm currently on a task for Dark Beast, so I've got to kill 255 for this task, then I'll use this little assignment token, that'll be another Dark Beast task, then I'll use it again, that'll be a 3rd Dark Beast task. I think I need 6 Dark Beast tasks altogether, is it? Something along those lines? I think it's 6-ish, give or take. So yeah, I think I'll be knocking all of these out, and that'll be part of that little thing done. I'll probably then start doing a few bosses. I've got to kill every single boss once, I do believe it is, and I've been told it doesn't have to be a Reaper assignment in order to do it. So I might just go up there and stab some shit in the face. So the God Wars bosses are nice and simple. Same with KBD, QBD, that kind of nonsense. I've done all that before. If I can grab all of Vath Kitten and maybe Pigeon, oh fuck it, maybe I might even ask all you lot. So my friends list, if you want to join it, or friends chat I should say, it's Salmon Slapper, it's literally my name, so yeah, you can come in and join whenever you want. And I've also set up my own little clan, which has got a couple of us in there at the moment, so if you don't have a clan and you just want someone to chat nonsense with, or, well, for the sake of it, just having someone to chat to, pretty much, because we're too lazy to do Citadel, let's be honest, I mean, it's me. So, yeah. The clan is Salmonella, that's right, quite a little nice name, I do believe. Salmonella. Oh, I do like it. But yeah, that is the clan. There's really no goal for this clan, let's be honest. It's me who's running it. You know what's going to happen. Just like, full of randomness, whatever. So yeah, I've got to kill bosses and shit. Let's get into business, entry. So, we'll do these Dark Beast tasks. Hopefully, I'll keep doing Slayer. That'll finish off that. That'll give me the Ioworth title. And then, I'll probably do the boss kills. I'm pretty sure it's 1 kill of each. It might be 2. Either way, I can do those. KK and Nex I've done before, so this shouldn't be a problem. Never tried Rise of the Six, never even been to Virago, and I've never tried Araxi before. So those should all be pretty interesting. So I might random group it, we'll see if any of you guys want to do it, and maybe we'll form like a giant mass and make an event of it or something or other. I don't know, we'll see what that one's like. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So for now, I think I'm going to carry on stabbing these shits in the face. Although I do have to do my singles, so maybe after that. Either way, I'll catch you in a bit, people. Love you all. There it is, people. So I've done my singles and my Dungeoneering daily, and I'm off to go do my Dark Beasts now. So I've got the 3 tasks to do, which, well, that's some of the requirement done. And then I'll be back to doing regular Slayer, same as usual. So, all in all, not bad. But I figured I'd chat some nonsense with you for a bit whilst I'm doing this task to keep myself occupied, among other things. But, yeah, comp-wise is going pretty well. Hardcore Iron Man, as I said before, in case you haven't actually heard it or bothered watching, I am still going for the Hardcore Iron Man, but he has no membership at the moment, hence why I'm stabbing stuff in the face and getting comp on this bloke to make some money. And that's pretty much all there is in a nutshell. I'll get comp while I'm at it, because why not? Gives me a goal. So, with that said, in case nobody knows about this, there was a stream not too long ago by Jagex themselves. And, well, it was kind of interesting. It's about an hour long. You can watch it. It's on the official Runescape YouTube channel. So if you want to watch the entire thing, you can watch that. But basically, they was talking about the Tuska event, the world event that's coming, which won't be too far away. The event itself is going to have its own war preset. It's going to be Tuska war preset for whatever reason. I don't know how or why it'd be a Tuska war preset, but that's how it is. The factions you can join, there's going to be multiple factions, and it's going to follow the same kind of rewards that have been in all the other world events. So you get like the emotes, and you'll also probably, well, potentially get some abilities, because we had abilities off all of them, haven't we? I do believe, because you had there's a sacrifice, and then devotion and stuff like that from the Bandos and the Armadillo one. You get titles and stuff you can buy as well with the points you earn through the world event. There's a bunch of other stuff. Basically, they showed what the event is actually going to look like. So they showed some pre-rendered areas to kind of show you what Tuska would look like when you actually go ahead and attack Tuska. There's going to be kind of like weird islands and stuff where you can go on to, and there'll be combat involved, but you can do the world event without actually having to fight anything. Kind of like the first one, the Lumbridge Crater. We could kind of go in there, and although there's loads of stuff fighting all around you, you can just go to the node and do some fishing or woodcutting, and you can earn points that way, that kind of thing. So it's an all-round event, pretty much. But the general idea is kind of the same as the other ones. You go through it, you stab stuff in the face, or you do some skills, and, well, you profit at the end of the day. So you get some titles and some War Priest armor. The War Priest armor itself actually looks awesome. I would recommend having a little gander at the video just to see it, although I might check it up on the video now. So yeah, it does look pretty nice, and I'm kind of curious what kind of effects it'll have, because the first sets, the Saurodominant and the Zamorakian, reduce the amount of damage you take. The Bandos and Armadillo versions lowered the cooldown timers on your abilities. So I'm kind of curious what Tuska's little secondary trait is going to be. It should be interesting to find out either way. Other things they mentioned is they're going to be adding a boss practice mode, which I'm kind of torn on. Seems many other people are kind of torn on it, whether it'll be a good or a bad thing. Basically, the way the practice mode will work is you don't gain any XP, and you'll also gain no drops whilst you're doing the practice boss round. And the practice round itself will be in a special instance, same as if you bought instances up in the God Wars dungeon. The thing with it is you have to pay for it, I do believe, and you can enter it and you're given an hour's time or half an hour's time inside, same as you would if you bought your own, but they're also changing the way the instances work as well. Normally if you buy a round and you go in solo, for example, and maybe 30 minutes into it you just simply leave the boss fight for whatever reason, maybe you've run out of food, or you can't be asked anymore, or you forgot anti-poison, or whatever reason, like, you know what I mean? If you was to leave, the instance would then close and you'd have to go back up and you'd have to buy a new one. That's basically the way it works now. But with this, it changes that, so if there's at least more than 5 minutes left worth of the instance, you can just simply re-enter it again, and that's that. And then you can add more time if you wanted. But the practice rounds, the thing to kind of make it a bit more normal, I guess, is anything you use inside this. So if you take brews or you take food in it, any consumables that are used whilst doing the practice rounds, they will disappear. So if you use anything whilst in the boss fight itself, you will lose those items. If you happen to die in the instance though, from what they showed, you went into God Wars dungeon against Bandos. If you happen to die inside the practice round, instead of it dropping you a gravestone and then you appear in wherever the hope you meant to appear, it actually drops you in the kind of little tiny preparation room. The little room you first enter after you've got the kills, for example, and you still have all your stuff on you, all your equipment and things like that, although anything you've consumed has obviously disappeared. But you can enter straight away, straight after that, so there's no problem doing it that way. So that in a nutshell is what the practice mode is going to be. So it works on pretty much every instance, which ties into the next thing as well. The fact of the matter is, at the moment, the only things you can kill is stuff like Nex, Arax, or the God Wars dungeon in a nutshell, QBD in a way, and that's pretty much it off the top of my head. But because the practice mode is coming along and they're thinking about adding it, they're also going to be instancing quite a number of other bosses. In fact, pretty much all of them, I do believe. And this update is scheduled to come within the 1st or the 2nd week of March as well, so it's not all that far away. So the DKs, for example, they're going to be added, and they will have an instance in for themselves, although it'll probably follow the same kind of way the God Wars does, where you've got to pay for the instance itself, and you gain like an hour in there worth of private time, and you can spend more to, well, extend the timer. But the God Wars dungeon are going to be added, QBD has been added as well, and well, all of this is to allow you to actually use the practice mode with all of these bosses as well, but well, it makes it so you can actually do all of the bosses instance. For example, if you've tried DKs lately, you'll typically find that they're kind of full all the time. KBD, another one which, although no one really bothers to touch it before, because the boss pets are out now, everyone will be stabbing that in the face. I don't know if you've tried it personally, but every time I've gone there, it's always been full of people. So yeah, that is the instance bosses as well as practice mode coming along with pretty much all of them. Whether or not the practice mode is a good idea, I honestly don't know. Most people are torn between it. You do lose stuff whilst doing it, but is it a good idea? Because it just means everyone's going to be able to go and do the bosses without really trying, and I'm sure the elitists and stuff like that don't particularly want it, because there'll be more people doing the bosses, which means lowering the prices overall. So yeah, I don't know. It may be a good thing, it may be a bad thing. Either way, instancing every single boss seems like a pretty nice thing to me personally. It means you can go up there and stab it in the face without being crashed, or crashing someone else. So yeah, that bit, not so bad. Another thing they're adding, kind of alongside the whole boss thing altogether, I'm not sure what you'd call it, maybe a mentor system or something like that. It's kind of weird to explain, but there's a bloke over in Lumbridge you speak to once this is out, and basically he'll give you a list of how many people you've helped, and the idea behind it is you act as kind of a mentor. If someone's never killed a boss before, for example, so say one of your friends just joined RuneScape, he's been leveling up for a bit and he's about to go try and kill Bandos, but he doesn't know what he's doing, and you can kind of go along as a mentor as such. The idea behind this is kind of getting more high level players, or you I don't know, say casual PVMers or the constant PVMers always fighting bosses and stuff, to kind of help out new players and show them the ropes in as such. And for doing so, you gain kind of these little point things with this bloke down in Lumbridge. With these points with the lad in Lumbridge, you can buy some things for him, such as specific titles, some bonuses for whilst you're bossing, specific pets that can follow you around. For example, there's an owl which they showed off in that little video. There's a few things going on with this, and this as well they're trying to tie in to allow people, or maybe the high level or the pro bosses, I guess you can call them, to help out new players killing stuff like Virago or things like that, which typically you need teams for. Because at the moment it's kind of an exclusive club as such. There's not many people who constantly do Virago who will happily let in a nub, for example. So like if I wanted to go do Virago with some elite team, chances are I'm not going to be allowed in because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing at Virago, you know? So it's kind of to try and bring the community together, I think, is the idea behind this, and for doing so you gain some benefits for it, so it's not just a loss as such for the pro bosses. They actually gain something out of it other than doing it out of the goodness of their heart. So those are some of the updates coming along, and these are all meant to be coming along in March, and they should be out pretty soon. The instance bosses one itself, I'm quite happy about. DKs and stuff, typically you find it's normally occupied by someone most of the time. So putting them into their own instances is pretty nice. Co-op is another one that goes into its own instance, which I really, really do like. I've killed co-op a few times, not many, but it's kind of fun to kill. The main thing that stops me from going up to co-op is because it's kind of in the wildy, and if you die, it's like if stuff drops on the floor, it's like, I don't know about that. So with that being put into an instance, assuming that a gravestone does appear after fighting him, and you may happen to die, I'm quite happy about the instance with the bosses. Practice mode, I'm not so sure personally, and with the War Priest and stuff coming out with the New World event, it seems pretty cool. Working in the background is the fact that they showed all that stuff off. It's kind of nice to see, to be totally honest. It's a pretty interesting video overall to watch, and quite a few questions get answered. So it may be worth checking out the official RuneScape video for that. It's about an hour long, give or take. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So other than that, for now, I guess my goal is to finish off these Dark Beast fights. I think it's 6 tasks I need for Mothrin. Do believe it's 6 Dark Beast tasks I need to complete for the Ioworth title. And that'll be that done. I may go up to Bandos and stuff like that and go get my boss kills, because I need to kill one of each to get the Annihilator? No, that's Niles. The Reaper title? Might be the Reaper title. So I may start working on those, and I can show you that. I've never killed a Raxor and stuff like that. In fact, I've barely looked it up, so I might just do that with no background information, just see what happens. It'd be interesting to see if I can pull that off first time. But yeah, probably do the Niles to get the Annihilator title next, after I've done these Dark Beasts. So yeah, until then, I will catch you in a bit after I've finished all these Dark Beast tasks. See you then. So here we go then, Motherload More. Just did this and boom, first recipe. So this is my first random recipe I've managed to get. I haven't got one from Dungeon Ewing yet. But yeah, that is the first one down, which means I'm pretty sure I can get the Melia title now. One of the titles at least. Oh dudes, so yeah, messed about a bit. I've done Slayer pretty much the entire day, and I've only had those 3 Dark Beast tasks. The rest of it has pretty much been go kill Jadinkos, go kill Necreals, go kill Jadinkos, go kill Gargoyles, go kill Jadinkos. It's do my fucking trying. But yeah, that's 3 out of, what is it, 8, 6, 10 Dark Beast tasks, so the Eye of Earth is coming along. I've still done my Dungeon Ewing, done my singles and stuff like that. I'm not far off 116, I don't believe. About mil XP, something like that, mil and a half XP. So that won't take too long either, I don't expect. Boss wise, I think I killed QBD once, though I forgot to record it. So I guess I'll go back down there, stab it again, make a bit more money. But yeah, as you can see in the background, I don't know if anyone else has ever seen this or done this, but made a clan. And I think I might have said so earlier in the video slightly, maybe. Did I? I don't know. But either way, I now have a clan. Me, Athkitten, Mori, or Pigeon, Stigma and Resi have all set up this clan because, you know, why not? I was thinking about making one a long time ago, but we never did bother, so now we do actually have one. And we have no idea what we're doing, which is more amusing than anything else. So, yeah. It is open to anybody, you're more than welcome to join. There's only basically one rule I can think of off the top of my head that we all decided on, and that's don't be a moron. So, yeah. Entry requirements is pretty lax, let's be honest. So yeah, it didn't mind. If you fancy joining a clan, if you don't actually have a clan of your own or something like that, or you never even bothered joining one, no idea what the clan's going to consist of. It's going to be a bit of questing. Obviously there's going to be quest ops since that's what I make, and then PVM and things like that, because me, Pigeon and Athkitten do poke bosses on occasion. We are known to do it, such as KK Next, things like that, but we've never had enough people to consistently go to Rise of the Six and stuff, so maybe that stuff will come into it, who knows. But yeah, all in all, clan has been made. No idea what we're doing. Apparently we need a bollock ton of wood for upkeep, so that's going to be our first thing to do in the clan. Whether or not this actually does consistently happen is a different matter, because, well, let's face it, I'm lazy. So for now we'll get the avatar's habitat. I have no idea if that includes an avatar, and I can't be asked to look it up, so I guess we'll find out. Maybe we'll have an Ava, maybe we won't. I guess we'll see what happens. So yeah, there you go. Figured I'd let you all know then. So we've got a clan. The clan's name is Salmonella, literally salmonella. Nice pun on words, I'm sure you'll agree. But yeah, if you want to join, jump into my friends chat and just tell me. I'll come meet up with you, or you meet up with me, and I'll chuck you in the clan. All good. So good, like, innit? Homeworld, no idea. Plans, no idea. I mean, come on, it's me. We've got no idea what we're doing. We basically set up a clan for shits and giggles, and we'll see what happens from now on. More than welcome to join, boss in, random chat, jibber jabber, you know, usual. So all in all, not bad. Plans then? Well, I will probably jump up in Dungeon Ewing and keep doing the Motherland War. Hopefully I can get more recipes, because that is one of the requirements. Next episode, I'm not sure whether or not it'll be Quest Rampage, or I'll start to do all the God Wars bosses and stuff like that. So, let me know. It'll either be quests or running through all the bosses up to the God Wars dungeon bosses. I may include Nex in there as well if I can steal Pigeon for a bit. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So hopefully you enjoyed the episode, although it was relatively shortish. But yeah, stuff happened, you know. Either way, until next time people, I will catch you all later. Have a good one.